Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22. I'm your host, Renovate. Guys, we are in the month of June, and I've done a couple things. I've just been playing around, just, playing the game by myself, not having to worry about recording or anything. You can see that we got a fairly good amount of cash, which is from mainly our whiskey, all right? And then I'll tell you something that we're gonna do, and I've been doing it, so... If we go into here, you can see the past couple months we've been pretty good on the income stream. I think this month was pretty much all whiskey and corn whiskey or whatever it's called. This was the month I just got done playing, so you can see that we kind of went down in our product. This was our soybeans that we harvested from the original field that was here. And then the miscellaneous, I'm not quite sure. This must be property maintenance and stuff like that. So if you look at this number right here, there's a $13,000 property, or there a $13,000 number right there. So there was a bug going on with, and I didn't catch it. Maybe you guys did. So if you go in, I don't have field leasing on anymore. If for whatever reason it showed, even though we bought this, because it showed that we bought it, it also showed that we were leasing it. All right. So I was getting charged. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was getting charged like $17,000 one night and $15,000 the next night. And then that last night was $13,000. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. And it literally made me go in the hole. I was like, I'm close to $9,000 in the hole. I even have a screenshot. I posted it on Discord. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then I realized that when you use the leasing mod, for every month that you own a property, there's a value that's associated with it, right? So if you remember at the very beginning, like episode 1 or 2, we tried leasing this property and it wouldn't let us lease it at all. But then all of a sudden, when we went to buy it, it showed that we were leasing it. And so I was getting this huge leasing fee, which was close to $14,000 for this property. All right. It was showing that we didn't own it. We were leasing it, even though we bought it because I didn't have any money. So I took the leasing mod off. It has taken that charge away, which is good, but we still have like a property tax and stuff like that. It's just not as much, which I'm fine with. It's just the normal in-game stuff. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. And then the other thing I want to show you, and I've been doing this on my own. That way we're not like, I would have been probably up $500,000, but I want to show you something. So the whiskey, there's places that will buy it for $31,000 per 1,000. All right. And then the other places are $7,000. I've been selling it at this. I sold it at this at the first because I didn't quite understand what was going on. You can see that the high price is actually $21,000 and the low price is $9,000. All right. So I don't know what's going on because the low price right now is $7,000. So I don't know if this $7,000 will eventually go up to $21,000. So I stopped selling it at this price. I think I sold like two shipments at this price, and the rest I've been selling this. So a full trailer load is about 3,400 liters because each box is like 200, I believe. We can go back here and check. But yeah, so each one of these little boxes, typically they're like 1,000 liters, but these aren't. These are 216. So in this whole entire trailer, there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So there's just over 3,000 liters. And if you take that times 8,000, you're right around 24,000 per trailer load. So that's what I've been getting. And I still have probably 20,000 liters of whiskey down there. I'm not kidding. So, the other thing that I did in between episodes is I took some time to, manage our property. And as you can see now, when we come down the drive, you can actually see this field and you can see the field down there. I took the entire hill out and I took this entire hill out. Used to be like that, had all trees and you couldn't see it, but I graded it out, so now it's flat and we can actually make this field bigger. I just got done doing this. That's our barley. It's ready to be picked. And then I just got done replanting all the corn, so that's all corn. And then up there, I believe I did barley again. I don't remember. We'll go up here and look. This is where the soybeans were, and you can see I flattened all this all the way across, so now we can make this one gigantic field. But I screwed up on this because I planted it and I went AFK and I didn't realize that I had the time scale set to 15, and so it planted it through the night. I didn't get to roll it, so now we're getting these stupid patches that didn't get rolled. So sometimes when you don't roll it, it doesn't put the seed all the way in the ground and you get these stupid patches, and there's a lot of them. And there's also a couple places that have weeds. So I'm just going to let this grow. I'm not even going to worry about this field. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to get like a really bad score. We're at 50, which is fine. I need these to go up though, because I've lost our whole, remember we had 10% here. I lost the whole 10%. So now we're not making any positives on our sale. The other thing that I did, if you go into our thing, you might have saw a big fee here for our land purchase, 140 grand. I bought another piece of land, and I will show you where it's at. It is right here. So right there is where we process the corn and the barley to make the cracked corn and the cracked barley. And then across the street was this field here, which is fairly flat. It's got this light, or this high voltage power line going through it. It is real. So I bought this because here's a long-term look at what I'd like to do. I know we're gonna stick to the whole whiskey and beard thing. Okay. I also bought, I don't know if that showed up on here either. Yeah, right here. Construction cost 65 grand. I bought the beer factory. So, excuse me, if we go in and look, I didn't mean to jump out. If we go in here and look at our productions, we actually own the brewery now, which we can make beer, which it's already been making beer because this field that field right there had a bunch of wheat on it. It only had like 20,000, I think, or 16,000, whatever's in here. You can see that it's wheat to beer. So take that times 2. So we're right around maybe like 14,000, 15,000 liters of wheat originally. So, but we do have beer that's being processed. We do have corn whiskey that's being processed, and we have the regular whiskey here. We also have the corn whiskey back at home, and you can see how much we have that's been storing. That's how much we've been making. I mean, it makes it kind of quick. Almost to the point where I don't think I want to use this one. I think they're the same recipes. Let's see, corn whiskey is 2 to 5, corn whiskey is 2 to 5, whiskey is 2 to 5, and this is 2 to 5. Yeah, they are. And then we had our sheep. So I've already picked up our fabric. We made 2 things of linen, and I've already sold it. So my thinking is I'd like to buy this corner property right here, because you can actually sell this building, and it sells all the barrels and the trash thing right there. It sells it. So I had to have this corner property. And then if we look at the map, I would like to possibly own all of this, and then maybe all of this, and then have this space here, and then just move all our operations over to here. And the only reason I say that is because this is a pain in the butt to go all the way over here, because all our things that we need are literally like right here. All right. So it'd be nice to move everything over here. We might even buy all of this property here. This goes underwater. But you can see that this is a really nice property. There's no fences to worry about, and it's fairly flat. So we could move a lot of our animals over here as well, so we could get some bigger animal productions going on. This area up here is really nice. It has like a nice wide open entrance here, and then we can go all the way up here. And I was thinking that if it would work, this would eventually be the driveway that would go to a house that I'd like to just put like smack dab in the middle right here where these trees are. We'd keep these trees, make a little roundabout around it, and then put the house behind it. And then this would be basically where we would put our house and all our productions up here, like our barns and stuff. And then we could just look out over our productions that we would own over there. We'd have all these fields, and I just think it'd be a little bit more open. I think it'd be nice. So I think that's what I want to do. Now, we could do it one of 2 ways. A, I can set the prices back to hard, okay? Or I could leave them where they are now, because I'm not really making all that much money. But I would like to start, we could sell the farm up there and start purchasing land down here and just eventually start moving stuff over. This property here costs, I believe, it's $153,000. It also costs $65,000 to break or to tear down this building. And it's not even an operable building. Like I don't believe there is a way to get in here. Yeah, I don't think there is. When I clicked on it, or when I bought it in my save game, or not my save game, but I have a save that I just used to test out things. I couldn't get in any of these doors, so I just think it's a warehouse of some sort. But I think it would be big enough to put our warehouse on here that I would like to put on here. And then, yeah, we could just come across the road and then boom, all the way down to those silos. We'd own all that property, and we'd own this whole entire corner. So that's what I'd like to do. And that's what we're going to start doing, I think. And then if we need to, we can sell the other property. And just, I think this is what we need to aim for. And also the other thing I said in the last episode, I'd like to buy some property and put some houses down and then use a mod that you can put a sign on a property and we could get some rental, I guess you could call it, some rental income from it. I think that'd be cool. So I am going to start this guy up. I'm going to take him up. We have to harvest all that barley up there, and that'll be ours to send back down here. Now, the question then is, what do we do at this field here? Do we keep processing it with or keep planting our normal crops? We really only need 2 crops, is corn and barley. Actually, we need wheat too, so I could go ahead and replant wheat on that one. This is going to take too freaking long. I tell you what, let's just go like this. And then here, let's go in here and do this, and then this, and then that. Reset it, all right, and then reset this. There we go. So now they're both right here. So we could replant the wheat and get the wheat for the beer, and then you know, that would give us all 3 of the crops that we need. I'm not going to bring any more product up to this place to make the whiskey. We'll just use the factory down there. It's a lot closer, and then we'll just start hauling all our crops down there. The other issue that I have is that silo that we bought over there only holds a total of 250,000 liters. It's not 250,000 per product. It's just 250,000 liters. So I need to switch that out with something a lot larger that would hold, I don't know, something like 1 million maybe minimum. So we're gonna I was planning on buying that property, but I'm not. I'm gonna use the money. I'm gonna save the money and buy the other property down in the city area. But we need to go ahead and get this. Oh, I don't even have this unfolded. There we go. But we need to go ahead and get this harvested. I don't know what the yield's going to be because I screwed up the field, but it looks like we're going to get dark green here. That would be fantastic. Yeah, that's really good. Because you can see last time we harvested it, we got the light green. So we're not going to get any product there. I'm just curious if it's green all the way around. If it is, I mean, like I said, that's fantastic. So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully you guys are okay with that. So I'm not giving up on the whole whiskey thing. I'm definitely into the whiskey thing. I'd like to do all the alcohols, so that's why I bought the beer factory. So we'll do whiskey, corn whiskey, beer, and then right across the street from the wool place where we take the wool, the linens factory, is a soda factory. So I'd like to buy the soda factory so we can have kind of like a, you know, have the market on all the drinks. And I don't know what goes into the soda factory, but that would be something cool. And then, like I said in the last episode, I'd still like to do some solar panels. So there's quite a few things I want to do and get done. I really like how this turned out up here though, because it's like wide open space, but I don't know. It's a really long drive. Here, let's stick out our thing and tag on it. I didn't mean to do that. Put that back on here. It's a really long drive. The only thing I can think of is we would have to buy, I need a better pallet loader because the pallets don't stack big enough on that flatbed trailer that we have. And we need a couple things just to make it more manageable. It's just a lot of driving right now. So I am going to do this field. I'll bring you back when we're done. and then see where we are at with our money. There's a lot of stuff that's downtown that I need to move from one place to the other. For some reason, it's not transferring it. I got it on transfer it and it's not doing it. So I need to go down there and move it myself and get that stuff started. And then I'll bring you guys back. So I'll see you. All right, guys, so I wanted to show you what I got done. This is done, all right? And you can see that we have lost like $100,000. I'll show you why here in a second. So let me get this guy unfilled. Whoops. There we go. So what I was looking at is I went and bought the soda factory. All right. So the soda factory is here, and it requires corn syrup, sugar, and water. Okay. And it will make and Adirondack soda basically is all it makes. It makes 4 of them. In order to get corn syrup, we need the oil factory. In order to get sugar, we need the sugar factory. So we're going to buy 2 more factories, which is going to cost us about $85,000, which we don't have now. And then the other thing that we need is sugar. So we have the corn, the water's free. Let's go ahead and shut this guy off. And so what I did is I leased this because I want to see curtain front left. I need the curtain to be on the, actually the left is fine. Let's do left front. All right. And then how do you open it? I forget. Open curtain Z. Oh, start the tractor. I leased this because I want to see, right now I can only grab, you can see we can only grab, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 15. I want to see if these will stack in here, because if they do, there's a chance that we might get all of what's left in here in this tractor. All right, so let's see if they stack. Oh, they do. Okay, well, that's not what I thought they would do. That's hilarious. Okay, well, we'll wait till everything else pops out. Clearly, the stacking mechanism is broke. Okay. All right, let's unload this. Actually, let's back up. Man, that didn't work out at all. I knew something was wrong with this thing. All right, let's back up. What is still in the way? What is still in the way? Oh my God, this is gonna be a nightmare. All right, let's take all these out. Okay, grab these. Can I grab these? There we go. Throw those out. There we go. All right, let's see if we can grab. Now let's see. All right, let's see if we can go down here and grab any of these. This is turning out to be an absolute mess with these products. All right, now can I grab? All right, so it says close curtain side. Is that the maximum it can hold? It can't be. All right, so that looks to be the most that we can hold, which is fine. So I'm gonna take this and sell it. I mean, it's a little bit more than what we could carry before, I think. I can't tell. So there must be something kind of wrong with the pallets when the kid made the, whoever made this mod pack. I don't know if it's a scripting thing or what, but we'll just keep them like that. So I am carrying more than what I typically would. Usually I only get like 3,400 liters. So we're like 3 times that, 4 times that. So I'm going to take this down. We'll sell it. Let's see how much money we get, because it might be enough that we can at least buy one of the factories. And I'd like to get the sugar one first, because the other thing that I did, I forgot to show you, is I went ahead and bought this farm right here. This is ours. And that's sugar beets. So the sugar beets are already planted. I don't have to plant them. We'll buy that field. We'll harvest it. We're going to flip the field. So I bought it. It was only 94,000, which is surprising. I didn't think we had any properties that were below 100. So we'll have the sugar beets. We'll harvest the sugar beets. We'll take the sugar beets to the sugar factory, produce sugar, and so we'll be good on the sugar side. And so then all we need to do is buy the oil facility, and I think that's the one that costs a little bit more, because the oil facility, the oil factory, is actually the one that produces like the corn or the soybean oil. I'm sorry, which one does it do? It does it's the olive oil, sunflower, and canola, and then it has corn syrup added to it. Now it's not in the normal mod one that we could build. It's just the one on the map, so we'll have to use that one just for the corn syrup, and then we should be good. So we'll have all the factories we need to produce everything from whiskey to beer to soda. We'll have all of the juices covered, other than I was trying to figure out a way to make the I forget what the other thing is that I wanted to try to make. Let's see if these will actually sell. Oh, they do. That's excellent. All right, so we just made, that's a really nice profit. That's a really nice profit. So 42,000. So you can see I'm not making like a lot. That was a lot of oh my god. I love these drivers. So that gives us enough to buy the sugar factory. So let's go ahead and buy that. So let's go, let's see, let's go into here. And then the sugar factory is right here. No, sugar factory, sugar mill right there. So let's tag over to that place. And yeah, let's get the sugar one going first. So we'll buy this. Okay, this one's actually the one that's more expensive. All right, so that will allow us to produce the sugar. So we got the sugar beet sugar. Takes 2 sugar beets and this lime water. Now the lime water you have to actually buy, and you can buy it from the same place that we just left. You buy it right there. The lime water's in that little tank over there. You buy it. I don't know how much it costs, so we'll have to adjust it. Now, I don't even see a place where you can actually make the lime water. In my test world, or I guess you could call it, I've bought every single freaking place, and nothing makes lime water. So I guess it's just a buyable product. Hopefully it doesn't cost us much. So I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to get, I'm going to try to load as much of that stuff up and empty that place out as I can. I got to take the barley over to the factory so that we can start producing stuff over there, get the other stuff transferred over. Actually, you know what? I should have probably... Actually, let's go ahead and let's get the product. Let's drive this semi. This is kind of why I don't... I mean, I like that this is up in the trees and stuff, and it's a great little farm. But I didn't know that there was a place in town that you could buy that produces the same thing, and we're basically paying them $1.3 million for 2 harvestable fields. It's kind of not good. So if we do sell it and we're doing fine, I have no problem with just erasing that money and just continuing where we are. I don't want to like get a bunch of money because that kind of just takes the fun away from the game. I like to earn it, even though we did technically earn that $1.3 million, but we're doing okay right now. I mean, $15,000, it's okay. It's okay. So let's go back down to our little place. God, you know what we could do while we're doing this is I could have the guy go ahead and plow those fields. All right, let's see if we can get these to load properly. Is there a way to show? It doesn't have the thing where you can see what you're loading, does it? No. All right, let's pull up a little bit. All right, so it must be like a real tricky spot. Why can't I not get these? Is it because they're on their sides? I think I ran into that on the Western Wilds map, as they wouldn't load if they were on their sides. All right, let's get in there. All right, let's just let it reload the pallets. There we go. So that's 1,000. Yeah, we still don't have even close to what we had last time. This one's on its top. I know whiskey's not accepted here, idiot. All right, see if we can load some more. Nice. Keep letting it come out. All right, we'll just load them ourselves. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Where is it putting it? On the top? Oh my god. The strap on. Yeah. It might be easier if we just used the forklift and did this. I don't know where it put that one. I think it's putting them on the other side. Yeah, it is. All right, guys, let me get this done. This is gonna be so stupid. So let me get all these put in here. I don't know where they're going. It should. Oh my god, seriously, really? Keep the straps on, please. Does it turn the straps off? Yeah, it turns the straps off. Oh my lord. All right, guys. As you can see, we have a huge amount of money now, and here's why. So we had 36,000 liters of corn whiskey in here, and I'm sorry, of whiskey. And we put it to sell, so it sold it all. So that's why we have so much, because it sold at nearly $8,000 per liter. So you can see I didn't add the money, so it's right there, sold products, and it sold it at this price right here. So if we go down and look at the whiskey price, it sold it at this. Actually, it sold it at the selling station right there. So that's what we did. So if it would have been the other, we would have had 30 times 30, which would have been like $900,000. So we would have had a lot more money than that. So it sold it at the good price. I have a couple here with me, and I don't know where to take it. I think there's a sell point up here. I need to go get some more of the cracked corn, but good news is we have money. And where is this other sell point at? It's like two grocery stores side by side. I think it's up here. I just keep knocking down all the stop signs. Okay, so let's take these up here, and I'll sell these 3 little. I think it's like right here. I think I can sell these here at the bar if I can make it in there. Like, I cannot drive this thing worth shit. All right, so let's take it. Pretty sure this guy will buy it from us. Not the laundromat, but this place right here. I think he'll buy it, because you know the taco place needs Need some whiskey, right? Buy it. Oh, whiskey's not accepted here. Perfect. All right. Well, we got to go back anyways. So let me just take this down this road. I think maybe Walmart will buy it. Does Walmart buy it? Yes, it does. And Walmart is right. I thought Walmart was right there. It's not. Where is Walmart? Oh, it's behind us. Let's make a Yui. Let's just go around the block. So yeah, I got the cracked corn and the other already put back in. So we transferred it over to the other place. And I need to get, let's just do a U-turn this way. I need to get the other field planted that we had. And then I think I'm going to go ahead, since we have a planter, I'm going to go ahead and do sugar beets on that new field that we bought. Even though we have a field that we're going to do sugar beets on, but I want to make sure we don't run out of sugar beets. And then I'm going to replant corn, or not replant, but plant corn on the property that we just harvested all of the barley on. So I have 2 fields of corn. I still have 1 field of barley left, but we have like nearly 60,000 liters of barley, and we did a really good harvest of barley this time. So that whole entire field was 125%, so we did really well. Oh, thank God I got in there. So we're selling to the Walmart again. Walmart's selling whiskey. That's funny. Oh God, it's tight. All right, see if we can get this in here. Awesome, there we go. So yeah, and you notice it was only 5,000. That was because it wasn't those. It's confusing. Those pallets aren't 1,000 liters. They're only 200. So I'm not getting like. Don't try this at home, guys. I'm not getting a price for like a full 1,000 liters. So that's why that is. So anyways, guys, that's going to be the plan. It's going to get real busy here. But this is one of the things I can't stand, is driving through the town, trying to figure my way through. Once we have everything over on that one side, everything is right there. I'm like within 2 blocks of everything. So that'll make it a little bit easier for us to get around and sell things, kind of centralize ourselves downtown, and be a lot better, in my opinion. I don't need this truck anymore. I don't believe I can probably buy the truck now, but I don't think I need it. You know what? Let's go look at one more thing before we end this episode. One more thing. So we actually let's look at something. You know what? Like 2 days ago. Oh wow, I would really like to have that. 2 days ago there was a sugar beet harvester right here. How much do those cost, by the way? So beet harvesters, 400, 375, but I want the modded one, this one here. Oh, that's right, it won't let us click on it. Dang it. All right, so we'll have to figure out, I'll have to get one that does load. I thought we had one that did load, but I guess it doesn't work. So I'll have to find another one, because that was the only one I think I had, was the grime one. I don't think any of these harvest. This is for sugarcane. Yeah, I don't have any more. This is the Ropa pack. See, the headers work back, but this doesn't. It won't let me buy it, which is weird. So might have to reload it or get a different one. So I'm going to go load this stuff up and take it to the thing. I don't think you guys need to watch that. I just wanted to see how much those are going to be. It looks like we're going to need like another $100,000. We might just lease it, because I think one harvest is going to be plenty enough on the sugar side. Plenty enough. And we'll go from there. So next episode, we'll probably do the sugar beets, because they're 1 day away from being done. And then we'll get all the other stuff ready. And then I'll probably go ahead and plant this field over here, and we'll be good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like always, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button. Just lets me know. And I will see you next time.